I don't know if I'm live. I'm screwing up on my iPhone here. I can't tell. But I think it's recording, so if I don't get it now, I'll load it up later. But what I really want to talk about is what's going on all over the country now to get people higher income jobs so they don't have to get grants from the government to survive. They could get free training, get money to get free training, and stay out of debt forever because you're making a lot of money that you don't have to worry about going in debt to solve a problem. In California, there's an interesting thing called CAL, CAL Grows, GROWS. Okay, now this is they're giving grants to people, nonprofit organizations, and other people to train people for high-paying jobs without degrees or age limitations or anything. They just want to get you in the workforce and get you skill training to get in the workforce. That's why they're giving out free training, so you get the skills for free. And the one I'm talking about now is really for healthcare. So in getting the healthcare field, which is a booming business because you got all us old folks who are going to need a lot more healthcare. We need people. We need trained people, to do this. Hospitals are dying for people. They're training people for free. This program here gives you $6,000 while you train and practically a guaranteed job. When you finish training and you're out there earning a good living and a career forever. So that's why grants to me are just sort of a temporary thing. And what you also have to look at is long term because a grant gets you over the hump, the problem, or whatever. There's some long term, of course, but a lot of it is just one time thing or to invest in yourself. See, I think the best investment you could make is not in the stock market or Bitcoin or real estate or anything like that, is in you taking the time and the effort to learn a new skill that will be in demand. Now there's so many new, 80,000 to $100,000 a year jobs that are going begging because we're going to go into the uh, manufacturing business again in this country. So it's going to be old time, like in the automobile age and all that kind of stuff that I grew up in, where people, with high school diplomas went out and made 100 grand working in these factories. Well, now the factories are high tech factories, so you got to know how to push buttons, not lift steel, and that's what you have to be trained in. All that. We're going to make computer chips. That's going to be a big growth industry. We're going to make electronic batteries, electric batteries, and that's going to be a huge growth industry. And we have a chance to be a world domination power again. And Biden has put in, $500 million or more for a trillion. I'm sorry, $500 billion or more for all this to happen. Healthcare is another booming. That's because all us old farts are going to need help. And we got a lousy healthcare system the way it is. It costs too much. So but they're high paying salaries in that thing. And that's why if you get the skills. And now see what the government's seeing this. The economists and everything seeing this, and we have to get people there to do it. So this is not like going to college like you thought it was. No, these are on hands training. You get paid while you learn, and then you're on a career path for $100,000 a year job. And I can't think of anything better to start getting involved in because that's a long term. Sure, okay, you have a problem now paying rent or whatever. Okay, we'll solve those problems. But you have to play long term. How are you going to earn money to live in a society, that requires money, and that you can do. And now is a time I think in our society it's better than ever to do that because the jobs will not require a degree. See, before what happened, people got squeezed out of the market for good jobs because they costed, you needed a college degree. And a college degree costs $100,000. So who the hell, if you're low income, who the hell has $100,000 to go to college? No. So very few did that. Now it's different. You don't need a college degree. You don't need 4 years and spend 100 grand and go into debt, to do that. You need the skills. And the government realizes that because it needs workers today, whether it's IT or cybersecurity or healthcare, manufacturing technology. All these things are high-paying jobs. They're fun to learn because you're on hands, and even the trade skills, being a carpenter, electrician, or whatever, and make 90 to $100,000 doing that, and you're outside, not sitting behind a computer screen. Now that sounds cool to me, and that's now growing, and they're dying for people. They need people at any age. They can't discriminate because you're over 12. That's about the age I think we're doing now. People on farms are, I think they're allowed to use kids now again. I don't know, I'm guessing, but on the other side, if you're 50 or 60 years old, man, you can live for 30 more years. So go out and get that skill so you're making a decent income and having fun and not worrying about how you're going to pay your utility bill. Get that training, take the time it takes, and you even get paid for it. That's it. You get paid to learn. These are not colleges that take $20,000 a year from you. These are training programs that give you $20,000 to learn to get a degree for $100,000. Get a job. I mean, that could go to $100,000. These are new career paths in our country that is popping up everywhere, and the government is throwing a whole bunch of money into this stuff. The businesses want it because they need employees that are skilled. So they don't want to. So they ask the government to train their employees for them because the employers don't go do it. So you go look for a job. They say, "Are you skilled in this?" And you say no. So they're not going to say, "Okay, well you're nice. You come here, we'll train you." That doesn't happen, right? So that's why the government has to step in and do this. And it's not your college, university kind of stuff. This is on-hand skills, learning about solar energy and being able to make those things, repair those things, or whatever, and get that all done for free and make money while you're learning. See, that's the most amazing thing to me. That people go to college, and you have to pay 20, $30,000 a year. Instead, you could go to an apprentice program, then they pay you 20, $30,000 a year. Hear that? They pay you, so you're making money day one, and now you have a career path up to $100,000. Now, I mean, no, it's a no-brainer to me, but I'm stupid and old, so you can't really trust me. But it's all kinds. It's not just being a steel, working on a high, a multi-tower Alphas building or something like that as a contractor. No, it's building homes. Now that's fun. It's being cybersecurity. Now that's fun. It's being a chef. There's even uh, uh, apprenticeships for chefs, for teachers. There's now apprenticeships for teachers. That's right. Without a degree, you could get a job at a school and be trained. You make money, and you're training to be a teacher. And in 2 years, you're a teacher. See, that's a whole new ballgame. This is popping up all over the country now. You don't have to go get a degree in education or a master's. And if you want to continue, fine, you can. But they'll get you in the door because they need people. Okay, they need people. Okay, and so this is a time. If they need people, you take advantage of that. It may not happen again to do that. Where else could you be trained for a teacher, get paid to train for a teacher, and do the actual teaching assistant, be a teaching assistant, getting trained, and in 2 years be a teacher? Wow. I mean, that's never been available. You had to go at least 4 years and then do an internship for free and all that kind of crap. Those days are over. Learn the new economy, what's happening, and how to do this and prepare for the future. We're all going to live. I mean, look, I'm preparing for the future every day, and I'm 80 years old, man, because I got another 10, 15 years yet. So I can't blow it all today. So that's why I want to keep doing something exciting that keeps me getting up every morning and earning a living so I don't have to I give my Social Security away. Well, not all of it, just a whole big chunk of it, because I really don't need it. And I give it to a local community college where check your community college. They don't, they do more than degrees. You want a certificate program, get a skill, get your foot in the door. A lot of these certificate programs now pay you to get their certificate because they're needed. People are needed so badly. Also, spending money, daycare money, transportation money. These are the kinds of things that are included in these training programs now. Mentoring, counseling. healthcare, all these kinds of things that we know people need to survive in our society. So we need workers, and so they're giving them this, training workers with these extra bonuses. So you get grants to live on while you're doing that, or an income to live on if you're in an apprenticeship program. So that's why it's a whole new game, and you have to figure out what's out there. If you're a member, I have a report that shows you the three main places, and they really are uh, careeronestop.org. Sorry, hiccups. Careeronestop.org, your local community college, and then go to findhelp findhelp.org, and put in job training. And then you start calling. You call these organizations, nonprofit organizations, you know, that will train you for free, even give you money. Every program is different, so you have to check out the programs where you live. And they do all this because workforce needs money. The companies give these people money so they can train employees, that they need to the businesses to make more profit. Now, come on, you got to get out there, get this skill, so these companies can make a lot more money, so the executives can buy yachts. Now, isn't that a good incentive? They need you to help them buy yachts. and, and that's the truth. If they don't have workers to be able to help make their product, then they can't get these high salaries. So that's why they're going to have to pay you more, so they could keep buying yachts. uh, there must be a better joke in there somewhere. But so that's careeronestop.org, careeronestop.org, findhelp.org, and your local community college. And we're at lesgohelp.com, and we give out $70,000 in grants every month. So that's $700,000, $800,000 a year now. We've given over, since we started this, about $1 million to members. We give our profits back to members because they're the people that are helping other people who are members find these programs to help them better their life. And that's what this is all about. You'll see that once you become a Let's Go Help the joy is in helping other people. I mean, that's why I get up every morning and smile and can't wait, because the satisfaction I get when I can show you a phone number that could really enhance your life somehow or get you out of financial trouble. Man, I feel I have nothing better to do with my life. I do this for free, but my mortgage guy wouldn't like it. So we pay ourselves first, and then we give the rest of the profits back to members. It's a membership organization for members, by members, because of members. Now remember that, okay?